Is there any other evidence that you wish to present to this court as it relates to Rule 59?
I will, Your Honor.
Okay, go right ahead.
Okay. My name is Andrew Grudner. I'm a pro se litigant in the divorce case in Pitt County, number 13 cdda0398. Grudner v. Grudner. I am an economics professor at East Carolina University since 2004. I married the plaintiff, Ms. Summerlin, in June 2010, and our son was born in August 2011. I have been served with a complaint for divorce and custody in February 2013 by her attorney, Jeffrey Miller, who has been representing her ever since. Recently, I have received numerous direct email messages from Mr. Miller where he knowingly and willfully lied about preparation and filing of 8 January 2019 order to recuse Judge Brady. I have personal knowledge about those emails because I was one of the recipients of those emails. I also know that the following statements by Mr. Miller in those emails are false because I'm aware of evidence directly contradicting his statements. Mr. Miller lied in his email on January 9, 2019 at 11:38 when he wrote, "As I have indicated to you," meaning Ms. Harzog, "I do not intend to submit any bullet point suggested findings." And let it be Exhibit 1 of my statement, and this is a copy for...
Judge, I'm familiar with that email.
Right.
Okay. Yes. Mr. Miller lied in his email on January 9, 2019 at 12:57 p.m. when he wrote, "My only contact with Judge Teague about an order has been in the course of the hearing of this matter." This would be Exhibit 2. I think Mr. Miller is familiar with this one as well. Yeah, go ahead. One second. So, this is Exhibit 2. Okay, no. Okay.
Judge, could I ask which one is Exhibit 2?
9th January 2019 and 12:57 p.m. Mr. Miller lied in his email.
Excuse me, Judge. I just have 3 copies that have a heading indicating regarding January 7, 2019 period, and they all are January 9, 2019 dated. Is there another one?
Can I see what you've got? This is saying January 9th, 2019 at 11:38.
I'm trying to understand what Exhibit 1 and Exhibit 2 are.
Exhibit 1 is email from January 9, 2019 at 11:38.
Well, the one that I have, January, what day?
Yes, Your Honor.
What date, sir?
January 9th, 2019.
At what time?
Exhibit 1 is 11:38, and the false statement is highlighted.
Excuse me.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Was there an Exhibit 2, Judge? I know that you said Exhibit 2.
He handed, I have something here. It has Wednesday, January 9, 12:57 p.m.
Yes, Your Honor.
Public
This is
records request for any and all communications with Mr. Miller and Ms. Davis with Pitt County Courthouse officials regarding Judge Brady recusal order.
I just have it. Thank you.
Mr. Miller lied twice in his email on January 23rd, 2019 at 3:59 p.m. when he wrote, "As everyone also knows," and here I believe he referred to Ms. Davis, Ms. Harzog, and whoever was in the courthouse, "I ultimately declined the invitation," meaning invitation to provide findings of fact. And just on the side, I believe that Ms. Davis, as herself, potentially can testify to some of those statements because she was recipient of those emails, and she was present at that hearing, and Mr. Miller in that email actually spoke about it. He also lied in the same email by saying, "I told," there's an underline in his email, "Megan..."
Excuse me,
yes.
which?
This is Exhibit 3. I'm so sorry about this. So let me be systematic about it. This is January 23rd, 2019 at 3:59 p.m. and this is from Mr. Miller. Okay.
Which one, is this Exhibit 3?
That is Exhibit 3, Your Honor. Yes, that is correct. And the second statement that was false.
Excuse me, sir,
yes.
hold on. Okay, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, Mr. Miller, in that email from January 23rd, 2019 at 9:59 p.m., the second false statement was, I told Megan I was not going to submit anything in reference to proposed findings of fact related to the January 8, 2019 order. Mr. Miller lied in his email on January 24th, 2019 at 11:38 a.m. when he wrote, I orally told Megan I was not going to submit anything. This is going to be Exhibit 4. Again, this is January 24th, 2019 at 11:38 a.m. Mr. Miller lied in his email on January 31st, 2019.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you now referring to this document?
Yes, Your Honor.
So this is Exhibit 4.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Miller lied in his email on January 31st.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Simply state what you are talking about.
Regarding Exhibit 4 that Your Honor has in hand, I believe, there's an highlighted text in the first line of the email where Mr. Miller says, I orally told Megan I would not be submitting anything, and my statement is that was a false statement by Mr. Miller. It is a highlighted part of the email at the very top, at the very beginning, at the very top. Yes, Your Honor, when you read the beginning of the email, this is email from Mr. Miller, where he begins by saying, I didn't stream anything, and then he follows up, I orally told Megan I would not be submitting anything. That part is a false statement by Mr. Miller.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Miller lied in his email on January 31st, 2019 at 4:21 p.m. when he wrote, I do not know if or how anything was communicated to Judge Teague where Mr. Miller meant regarding the 8 January 2019 order. This is going to be Exhibit 5. So this is January 31st at 4:21 p.m. And let me be very clear. I highlighted the false statements. This is again Mr. Miller's email to me, and others. You can see other people on it. In fact, including Ms. Davis. So he actually lied to Ms. Davis, and it's line 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm waiting for Your Honor to give me go.
You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. And lastly, Mr. Miller lied in his email on February 1st, 2019 at 2:14 p.m. when he wrote 3 statements. Judge Teague did not receive a message from me. I did not have an ex parte contact with Judge Teague. I have not lied about anything, and that's going to be Exhibit 6. And pretty much the whole email, all of this is highlighted.
You may proceed.
That's it.